everybody, Pastor Nate here, lead servant, Greater Life Church here in beautiful San Diego, California. I'm so happy to be able to come to you to present some incredible leaders of our church. We have 8 ministers in training who I'm so proud of. And in the midst of pandemic and chaos, they're going to come all week long to offer us moments of hope like never before. Our world needs to know that in spite of the pandemic, God is still in control. And if God is still in control, it is our belief that we will survive. And so on today, we're going to kick off 7 days, y'all, of hope, inspiring you to be better and inspiring and encouraging you to keep going even in the midst of the pandemic. Sit back all week long and may the Lord bless you with a word of hope. God bless.
Good evening. I'm Tiwana Carlton, a minister in training here at Greater Life Church in San Diego, California. A moment of hope. God will see us through these times. Hold on, keep the faith, stay focused, and listen for the instructions. As I was preparing for this, I was reminded of the Israelites at the Red Sea. It says in Exodus 14, verse 1 of the New Living Translation, "Then the Lord gave these instructions to Moses." Instructions. God has given us all instructions through the Holy Spirit when life seems to throw everything at us. Our marriage is rocky. Our children are gone astray. This pandemic has changed our life daily. Our faith and belief that God has left us. He is not hearing our prayers. I just came by to remind us that God has not left us. He hears every prayer. See, even though the Israelites complained, wanted to turn back, they had hope that Moses was leading them to a better life. Again, as it says in verse 1, "Then the Lord gave these instructions to Moses." God has given us each instructions when we've had to face battles in our life. God has led us down paths that He knows will build our faith, build our trust in Him, and not allow us to turn back. By God leading us, He will give us instructions on how to endure the battle, how to face the battle, and how to come through the battle. Sometimes when we are faced with a battle, we want to turn around because we feel we can't go on. We feel this battle is about to break us. We feel this battle is too much. It is too familiar. See, God already knows what we want to do. But in Exodus 13, verse 17 says, "When Pharaoh finally let the people go, God did not lead them down the main road that runs through the Philistine territory, even though that was the shortest route to the promised land. God said, if the people are faced with a battle, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. God is not going to lead us down a road where we can take a shortcut, because taking that shortcut we might be tempted to turn back. We may not learn the lesson from the battle. So He's going to take us down a road where we won't have any doubts that it was only God who led us, guided us, and gave us the instructions. So it is important that we get the instructions, keep the faith, endure the battle, trust God, knowing that He will be right there with us. Just as He was with Moses and just as He was with the Israelites when the Lord told Moses in Exodus 14, verse 16, "Pick up your staff and raise your hand over the sea. Divide the water so the Israelites can walk through the middle of the sea on dry ground." Remember the instructions that God has given you, and know that He parted the Red Sea in order for the Israelites and Moses to cross on dry ground. Know that He hears your prayers, He hears your moans, and He hears your cries. And know that God will answer you. Just listen for the instructions.